What would Jesus do when it comes to killing an animal?
What do you mean? What, can you break that down a little bit more?
Hey, it's Cam here from Christspiracy, and I am in Pickens, South Carolina on the 4th of July to talk to Christian conservative brothers and sisters about life, liberty, and justice for all beings. Let's make Christians again.
Is there a right way to kill a beast? Justified imagery of blood on the streets.
But I love your shirt and wanted to ask you something about it. What's led you to do this?
And I meet a lot of amazing people, and it's changed my life. So it's like a family reunion, like it's a celebration.
You're a Christian?
Yeah, I would say I was a Christian. I'm on a journey to build a relationship with the Creator.
Do you feel you lean into conservative values then?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you agree in life, liberty, and justice for all?
Absolutely.
What about for animals?
I respect everything. Whenever I'm in any kind of doubt, what I actually do is I look to nature. Nature is the judge of all things. There's one thing that man can't conquer, and that's nature. When you start to break down the human mind, we're supposed to be one of the most intelligent species on the planet, but yet we're the only ones that pay to live on it. We're the most unnatural creatures on this planet.
Do you think Jesus ate animals?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah, I think most of the time when you don't know, you should just say you don't know instead of trying to make something up. You know, I don't. But when you start to break down the human nature and the way that the human body is set up, you know, if we were supposed to be eating meat like that, we would have had claws like wild animals. We would have fangs and much more powerful force. You know, we would probably be able to run a little bit faster to be able to catch our prey. So no, we're not supposed to be eating meat. Actually, that's funny you say that because I just went vegetarian a few weeks ago.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm cutting out dairy too. It's very hard to get rid of dairy, but I'm cutting dairy out. We're the only species that drinks another mammal's milk. That's crazy. With all the mucus that it creates, you know, we just got to get away from these things that bring us dis-ease, which is disease. I mean, you're talking about an animal with a spirit. So when you're eating that flesh, that's where they get all these blood sacrifices. You're eating the blood of another animal, which contains all these impurities and all these soul ties. Like, okay, you take a cow and you put that cow in captivity, and then that cow has a baby. When you take that calf away from that cow is sad. That cow is depressed. And all that seeps into the meat. It seeps into the bloodstream. You got rotten flesh sitting in your body, sitting in your stomach. You are what you eat.
Preach, brother, preach. I hear you. So do you think there is a spiritual way to kill an animal? Or even more specifically, what would Jesus do when it comes to killing an animal?
That's a funny question because, I mean, Jesus was Jesus. I don't think that he would be out killing animals and stuff like that. I mean, actually, when you think about it, you got the turtle. That's the longest living animal on the planet. That's a vegetarian. The gorilla is the strongest land animal. That's a vegetarian. The elephant is the largest land animal. That's a vegetarian.
When Jesus went into the temple, he called the temple a den of thieves. You might have heard that statement before, but the actual Hebrew, he's quoting Jeremiah, the prophet. And Jeremiah said, you've made the temple a den of thieves, 500 more years before Christ. And when he quotes Jeremiah, the Hebrew there, because Jesus read the Hebrew Bible, and the Hebrew isn't den of people who steal things. The word is piritz.
Piritz. Yeah, so that's interesting. Yes, I never realized that. That's a kind of aha moment.
Which is den of And the only thing being in the temple were animals. It wasn't people.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. So this is what we're about.
Make Christians vegan again. I love it. I love it.